My name is Trinity, and I'll be talking about Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. An old Yiddish proverb says that we plan and God laughs. How often do we try to plan out our future or even what we're going to do tomorrow? So often. But sometimes we start to feel anxious. We start feeling doubts and fear come into our lives, trying to pick apart our confidence in those plans. That's when, more than ever, it's important to listen to what God says He has planned for us. A couple months ago, I applied to collegiate. I worked extremely hard to study and get everything done to be able to qualify for application. After months of preparation and building excitement, I finished everything I needed to do and submitted my application. After that, all I could do was wait. It would be about a month before I got told if I got in or not. The more I would think about it, the more excited I would feel. But with those feelings of excitement and anticipation also came the feelings of worry and fear. I was, and am, very passionate about it. I felt my nerves and fear-filled insecurities come pouring into my thoughts. I began to doubt myself. The anxiety I had felt like it was towering over me. Instead of continuing to let those negative feelings swallow me up in their pit of despair, I decided to start a devotional on the Bible app. His word comforted me. I found safety in His truth. I began praying every time I felt my anxiety try to tell me I wasn't enough and that I should doubt if I even had a chance to get in. I told God that I trust Him. I turned my entire situation over to Him. I recognized how excited I was to get in, and that, I might not get in. Instead of wrestling with my thoughts and emotions, I relinquished my desire to control the situation myself and told God that I want His plan for my life, not my own, because His plans are infinitely better than we could ever imagine. He knows us deeply. Psalm 139, verse 1 through 3 says, Lord, you have searched me and know all of me. You know when I sit down and rise up. You know my thoughts, and you search out my path and are acquainted with all my ways. Since He knows us so uniquely, why should we not trust what He has for us? Why should we not give Him our thoughts, even the negative ones? The fear, the loneliness, the hopelessness, the anxiety, the doubt. He is our mighty comforter. God wants us to know that He is there for us. He is fighting for us, listening to us, and wants us to know that we can trust Him with anything. His words are true and free of dishonesty and judgment. He loves us. Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6 says, Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make your path straight. He doesn't want us to walk around with harsh words whispered in our heads while we hold our lives clenched in our fists. That's not trusting. He wants us to give Him our everything, the ups and downs, highs and lows, but most importantly, He wants us to be obedient to His will for us, because His plans are infinitely better than ours. So to wrap it all up, there will be worries and doubts, but His plans will lead us through all uncertainties because His plans are good. All He asks from us in return is to press into Him and to love Him with all that we are.